Good evening, everyone. I was doing some research for our latest challenge, the 70s revival, and not being a fashion king, I discovered that the retro yet modern look is actually in style today. So I approached this from an advertising point of view. I decided that I would create a new company. And my new company, I came up with a few names. I started with Retroactive, and I came up with Retro Activewear. This will be a 70s style a clothing company that sells 70s style clothes and accessories. And so I designed a brand essence poster ad for the company, and I wanted the ad to give off a feeling of energy and movement. And I did this because I picture the 70s as a time of like self-expression, disco dancing, and all-around fun. So I started with the logo. I used a ray burst effect on it to make it pop. Then I created like a psychedelic background to give the ad a 70s feel, but also to give it a feeling of pulsing energy. And then I also did some more research, and I discovered that colors like orange, blue, yellow, purple were common in the 70s, and they were often used in like eye-popping combinations. So my models in the ad is a suave guy. He's got the John Travolta Saturday Night Fever look, and a cute girl, and she's got her flower power going on. And I give them a movement shadow to kind of make them feel like they're more vibrant. And then I think they have just kind of a funny yet funky and cool look to them, kind of retro modern. And then along the bottom I have some silhouettes of just retro dressed people in active positions. And I added the aviator sunglasses to the logo to make the company have a cooler overall look. So in recap, I created a new company called Retroactivewear, and I wanted to give it a brand essence of energy and movement. And my tagline for the ad says it all: when you wear these clothes, you go back in time and embrace your funky side.
It's come another mile and a half from where you were last week. I think you're you're comfortable up there, and you're excited about what you're doing, and it shows. I like the name you came up with. I think that's really clever. I don't like the logo. I can't really avoid that. I'm not digging that. I think the idea for the brand is pretty cool. I'd go there. And I see this more as, I'm not sure, I didn't hear you say exactly what this piece is intended to be, but I guess I saw it more as like point of sale, or just a poster around that wouldn't necessarily have to drive people to have a call to action. I'm not sure how well Embrace Your Funky Side would play in today's world, but I like the way you explained everything through the concepts and how it relates back to the 70s. And overall, I'm impressed.
All right, thanks, Carl.
Well, Rick, I think, my favorite part of this whole piece is the name. I think that's very clever, and I think that that's a strength of yours that we're starting to see. We saw that, at least in screening. I don't know if that was all that prevalent in the last episode's piece, but I think that's certainly something that you could be playing up, moving on to your copywriting skills. The presentation that you gave, took guts to do, and I want to applaud you for that. You're coming a very long way, and I think that's one of the things that you wanted to gain from being in this competition is improving your presentation skills. So you're already successful in that area, and so congratulations on that. The piece itself, I don't know where to start looking at it. I'm kind of like my eyes are going all over the place on it. I understand that it's psychedelic and funky, and but I think that you could probably do that in a way that we get the message a little bit more quickly. I'm not sure if you need both of those characters in there to say 70s funky. Maybe one of them. Maybe really figure out what it is that you want to be saying about retroactive wear, and focus in on that. If it is an advertising piece, and I think that's what you said it is. It's but that's going to be a hard balance in a situation like this, where if you're trying to use bright colors and different treatments and things, there's just a lot going on there. I like to kind of see see it clean up a little bit, I think. But overall, good job.
Thanks, Kate. Charles?
I think that your presentation last week was really strong. I think that you carried yourself pretty well this week as well. You got a little nervous, but I think you're making great progress. You're one of these guys that I'm hoping to see next week, just because I see the opportunity for you to continue to grow through this competition. But I think that what you've delivered this week is it's just not successful on almost any level. I think the thing is you're not referencing anything that suggests revival to me. It looks like you're trying to do 70s, but I don't think you're succeeding at doing 70s. I think if you'd looked at 70s posters, that might have been good inspiration. As a piece, I'm trying to figure out how to categorize it, and I'm having trouble because it's not really a poster, it's not really an advertisement. I know you'd said sort of a brand style. To me, that it kind of falls flat. If you're doing something that's so heavily on design, then to me, and you put it up literally on a stand like that, then I'm supposed to judge it as something that functions, and I feel that it doesn't have an environment that it works in. And then finally, there's just little details like presentation. I don't know why it's not centered vertically on the board that it's on. It seems bottom heavy, but you know, get out there and network, and hopefully we'll see you back here next week. Thanks.